my build here for my Sweetwater Cascades, which is located right in the edge of Blackwood and northern Elsewhere. It's a great little property. It has two entrances, one that goes into Blackwood right here, and one that goes into north Elsewhere right here. So it's a great little property. I bought it when I had the back when it came out. Okay, I guess will pop up for sale eventually. It's got a microphone jack in it, so my running around will be a little bit sketchy because it's hard to control the character. Anyways, that's what I've done with all these statues. I've also solved a bit of the riddles of which god is with what when it comes to how they are in bipolar and dual relationships with each other. It's basically a bit of a comedy to it as well too. And so I've added all these statues. Got Shiogarath, Night Mother, Sithis, and Meridia over here holding the holy cheese, you know, stuff like that. I've added a bit of my humor around this, figuring out, adding a little bit of touches here and there. Oh, go figure, rubber band me again. This is done. I've added stables in the back. I've added these little water troughs for the what do you call it? The mounts, I guess. This is where I put my, my metal craft and forge blacksmithing station. So Malakath. Up there, of course, is his severe side, I guess. Of Maroon's Dagon, plus the little asshole Vivek is tantrum throwing. Yeah. Then over here, of course, is Azura and her bullshit. And there's I've worked in the Shrine of Ariel into my carpentry area. Same thing. Lights in here. Put in some water troughs. There's the mounts. The moon gate. It's what you can get when you finish off the Dragon Guard stuff. You know, lots of the achievements. The tower in the back. There's your typical shrines and stuff. It's basically all shrines. This eerie lantern is from doing one of the new dungeons. Once you've done it, you can get it from the Undaunted vendor, and you can buy that for, I forget, like $5 grand or something. This is an Easter egg. I've actually put a soul-shriven character inside, upside down stuff. It's a reference to the movie Powder, because, you know, Powder becomes, it's a stupid movie, a really stupid movie with a stupid character, but Powder becomes electricity at the end of the movie, and so he's breaking the fourth wall, and he exists within the Elder Scrolls as a deity. And I thought I'd put it in there as a joke, so that's an Easter egg. And if you didn't get the Powder reference, that's what the reference is. Chain to this rabbit here eventually gets up and runs around the place, and then sits back on the table. It's a reference to almost an obscure movie that came out in the 1990s that I thought was so stupid anyways, and it is a stupid movie. But yeah, he's broken the fourth wall, and now he exists within Elder Scrolls. That's a soul show. So I placed some plants around here. Leyawind fire pits. Really classy looking stuff. These trees here, which are from the event vendor. I think they're called jester trees or something like that. I bought some of these from stores. I got this from the Sithis Merkmeyer furnishing pack that was available about a week ago or so. Back over here again with the all-hungering Sithis, and wow, yeah, no shit. And let's see here. This is my insides of the inn. I took at first I made all these wooden benches. So I had all these just basically layaway wooden benches until I had the blueprint for these things, and it took me about maybe a month and a half to have the right resources and stuff, which I got from my survey writs. And my surveys gave me all the resources I need eventually, along with stuff like, basically I had to also get a lot of heartwood for these things, and also what do they call it again? Ivory brigade clasps, I think they're called, which comes from doing dailies or even deconstructing gear from blackwood. So it took me a while to actually craft all these chairs. All these chairs you see here, I had to craft. It took me a while to do that. But look at this inn, how fantastic it is. Yeah, it took me a while to make all this stuff. Took that thing on top, made a lantern out of it, made a light for the area above, almost like a chandelier type of thing. And yeah, it's a moth priest bowl. This is my bar, my counter for a bar. Put the two crows on top of it. We'll be replacing with those clockwork robotics, or maybe the other characters later on. Yeah, make it look like a bar. I put the alchemy station right inside there as well. Yeah, they're very nice. This costed me, I think I paid 100 grand for this. Bought it off somebody for 100 grand. It's one of the biggest paintings I have, the most expensive one I have in my collection of paintings. This is my kitchen area for the inn itself. They might actually have a chef character, an NPC, and once they do, I'm going to put him right inside here, so I can have him stand around here like he's cooking. And I'm certain there is a chef NPC that comes in once in a while, like the seasonal thing. So once I get him, I'll put him there, and the bartender I'll put over here too once he's available. For now, I got the waitress, which came as a monthly freebie. Yeah, every day you get something, like, it's like, a lockable things you get every day on the schedule, on the calendar. And so she was about, what, like 5 months ago or something? So I have her walking around my inn. I put all my trophies and my heads on the floors, every floor. And there's plenty of room, like there's tons and tons of room for where's this, collectible furnishings. So I use up 87 slots of the collectible furnishings, and special furnishings too. It's a special collectibles though that really, there's only 10 of them unfortunately. It's 100 furnishings. It's not bad. This place really gives a lot of space for decorating stuff. There I put this guy, the Jester, that was available last month, I think it was. Or I put him right here. So now he's one of the entertainers. My deconstructor person right here. This is my my clothing and stuff, and enchanter and transmogrification stations, all within this area. I actually found this painting in a box in the Reach, in one of those chests in the Reach. Treasure, I think it was a buried treasure, I think it was. And you get from a treasure map, and when I opened it up, I got this thing. I was like, oh, wicked, because this is like pricey and rare too, so really nice. I'll take you to a trip down to the basement for a second. I'll show you what I did with my basement area. So I've taken these things are available through the Undaunted vendor, I think, and really it translates to power. In Datrix script, it says power. So basically, if you want to look up the letters, you'll see that everybody's, that's P, that's O, that's W, E, and R. It stands for power. I once had this as a exotic dance club for like a strip club, underground strip club. It is technically an illegal gambling den and scuba den and a nightclub for watching comedy. So right here, Caldwell will pop out and do a little routine. He has his own little nightclub now. I guess it's Honor, his chicken. So Honor's can come out and do a little dance, I guess. He's dancing. Do a little dance, song and dance for everybody. Wow. So we can sit down and watch a show. There goes Honor. Put the that retarded cat smuggler in here. This is my scuba den. It's also kind of like the outlaw hideout in the fence. The cat is a fence, so you can get stuff clean for a 35% charge, I guess, which is rather pricey. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of a pain. Yeah, so basically this clockwork door, I found it's the easiest one to use. It's also the cleanest one to use. And other than it opening from like top to bottom, which is awkward, I'd rather it open from bottom to top would be better, or from side to side would be way better to slide back and forth. This is my little section, my entrance in here. Let's put that skeleton in the cage right there as well too. That goes out to the courtyard. So this is my illegal gambling den and scuba den and nightclub, comedy nightclub. That's the bouncer. I've used the Target Ogrim from, what's this again? It was one of the events, and it was an unlockable. It came in one of the boxes. Oh, that's right. It was one of those pre-Blackwood things or something like that, or post-Blackwood packages. They had the event from Blackwood, and you can unlock it by getting out cases and stuff. That's where I got that from, I think. So these are the hotel rooms, or the inn rooms, I guess. This is all, every inn room on this floor that's kind of a hotel room is basically a nationality, a culture, so it's all based on culture. So this is a Red Guard room, or a Cyrodiil Red Guard room. I mean Cyrodiil, sorry, Craglorn or Red Guard. So it's got Craglorn and a Boss Watch and all those places. This is the Orc room. It's got multiple beds for multiple inhabitants within the room. All the heads of the dungeon bosses are on the walls too. This is the Breton Daggerfall type of room. Everything in here is Breton. Fancy schmancy. And this one here is the Khajiit Elsewhere theme room. Some paintings up there and stuff. Some bookshelves. So this side will go up the main third floor. This side is like the private. This is like the private penthouse area. This is like the honeymoon suite or private penthouse area. Once again, I put two snakes. I put the cheese in between, so if you see some cheese there, with one of those abyss pearls from Somerset, from the abysses they gather, the watery abysses. I think you get those when you've taken down enough abysses. You unlock it for purchase. It's like 75 grand, I think it is, in Somerset somewhere. This is one of the aquariums. I got that from the Endeavour medals, I guess it is. I exchanged Endeavour medal for the aquarium. So I think it was like 28,000, maybe 2,800 Endeavour medals. I think it took to get that. Endeavour coins or medals, whatever they're called. So it's got a little bit of everything. Another one of those paintings I found. I found that painting and dug it up or something. Another one's like very rare, very interesting paintings. Got that from Merkmeyer from an unlockable from the vendor, achievement vendor, I think it is. Or no, actually no, it's just you get it automatically. I think when you finish off a certain quest in the storyline in Merkmeyer. All this gold on the table, that's from making black market mogul, I guess that's called, when you make enough money through the outlaw underground outlaw thing, and you cash in your fence and your stuff. Once you've fenced in enough, I think it's like a million gold, then you get this pile of gold. I think you can unlock it, you can buy it. This is the very nice upstairs. I use the floating bed from Eleanor because it is a bit of a fancy suite. These are dark elf candles used mostly for what I guess funerary areas, but these look so nice. I use them anyways, no matter where. This is something that comes with the Blackwood thing, I think, or Deadlands. Deadlands or Blackwood. I think it's Deadlands. So that's the inside of this honeymoon suite, or high rollers suite, I guess. It's like high rollers or honeymoon suite, depending on how it's being used by whoever is using it. Put my boat up against the wall, and that's the boat from the Blackwood. You do your antiquities scrying, and you can dig that up. And so I put it up against the wall. I also have the boat from doing the fishing achievement in the game, which took me a long time to get. And I might actually put that in here too one of these days. I have it in one of my other locations, my Hundings Palatial. I have it on by the water. Some of these nice chandeliers above here. And some more heads everywhere. A little ominous, it's a bit of a Dark Brotherhood sitting area. Ominous bullshit, but it goes with the mythology of the stories and stuff, so it's kind of like cool to have that in the video game. Yeah. It's also something like, tongue-in-cheek humor and stuff. I have the precursor got from Clockwork, from doing the Clockwork pieces of the precursor pieces from the Clockwork City DLC. You can get them all together, you can get this thing, and it's actually a dummy you can battle. It's not that strong. This thing here took me a while to get. This is the Dwarven, Ebony Dwarven mount, the wolf mount, and you have to find all the pieces to put it together, and it takes a long time to do it. Same thing with this one here. This is a pet that took me a long time to get. When I got it, it's so small, it's not even worth having as a pet because it's so goddamn small. And this, of course, is Stendor, which is one of the gods of, I guess, of blacksmithing and also hard work, I guess. So I put that there because blacksmithing, hard work, and all kind of falls into place. Put a whole shelf for all the other characters. And some more stuff from the lore and achievements from the game itself. That's where I put the new painting this month. And these things right here, these are the stuff that was available through the Golden Vendor in Cold Harbor. And they're dark elf mummies, I guess. I put them in little. I made these cases for them and put them inside the case for display. That's how I decorated my my Sweetwater Cascades area. That's my music box. My ethereal well as well there. And that's that. And that's how I decorated my place. I had a video before showing it, this build or decoration, but it didn't have a microphone, so I added a bit of my voice to this one and also showed the new stuff we did with the mythology statues, the statues of the Elder Scrolls as a mythology and how they relate to each other somewhat, because it's like Shakespeare said, was but fair be foul, foul be fair, something like that. Basically, Hecades being Zeus and Hera's being Hades. So in Elder Scrolls, the same things apply. They're tyrants, they're assholes. The gods in the game are assholes. They attack the mortals, and mortals fight back, and all that sort of thing. So mythology still applies, and that's why I incorporated the statues the way they are and put them together, because they all relate to each other. All the gods, all the Daedric gods, and all the other princes there, they all relate to each other. They all have bipolar relations and female being male inside relations as well too, and they're assholes and they're not liked by the mortals and they're manipulative, just like the mythologies of Greece and Rome as well too. Anyways, so that's what I did with this place. If you had any questions, there you go. I answered them, and that's after that. That's my place. I hope you liked it.